It's Christmas time. Peace and harmony to all mankind. We certainly need some of that this time of year, along with some cheaper electricity. As Chris Rea drives home for Christmas, we ask you to open your garage door, jump into your vehicle, and join us for a quick spin through the sound and music from this term, with of course a special focus on the Christmas season. So, chuck those carols on a tree, put another log on the turkey, stick the presents in the oven. Only joking. Let's spin over first of all and have a listen to offering number 1, which is the school orchestra playing an arrangement of that wonderful Ukrainian folk carol, Carol of the Bells. We hope you enjoy. Time for something more serious now. Year 8 have studied the music of Shostakovich, the Soviet composer. Stuck in Leningrad in 1942, while the city was under siege, he composed his famous 7th Symphony. The children studied the life of the composer and went on to write their own interpretations of this great orchestral work. We also took opportunity to make some comparisons with what is happening in that part of the world today, which is of course blightening the lives of millions this Christmas. Hi and welcome to this podcast on the music of the Soviet era, which Year 8 have been studying, with a special focus upon the music of Shostakovich and his role in the war of 1942, Operation Barbarossa, where Nazi Germany invaded Soviet Russia, the biggest ever clash on the battlefield to date. And we've been exploring how the war and conflict influenced his music and his thinking. And then the children had a go at composing their own pieces of music to mimic what was going on in Shostakovich's 7th Symphony. So we just have a chat in the radio room about some of the ideas they've been exploring, and hope you enjoy. So, Operation Barbarossa, this is the background to what happened in Operation Barbarossa, celebrated 80 years ago.
So, Operation Barbarossa was an operation released by Nazi Germany, led by Hitler, to attack the Soviet Union, which was actually betraying because they had a treaty.
Yeah, that's right.
The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact.
Oh, brilliant! Well done. Yep.
And so they broke it, and they had this full-on assault to the front of Russia to try to get into Moscow and that essentially just destroy the whole of the Soviet
Yeah, so he wanted to
Union.
destroy the Soviet Union, he wanted to fight against Stalin.
Siege of Leningrad. It lasted 2 years. 4,000 people died every day. It was between 1941 to 1943. Dmitri Shostakovich was in there, and he was a firearm protecting the country. He wrote his 7th symphony there and played it out to the German soldiers when they were trying to invade.
Very good, excellent. So he was actually caught in the city while the war was going on, started writing this piece of music which we're hearing behind us while he was there trapped in the city. Okay, so obviously, so that's really important. That's why he was such a famous composer, because one of the reasons was he wrote this amazing bit of music. What was the key feature of what was the key feature of Symphony No. 7? What did he do musically, which was very, very clever to try and represent? Yeah.
He would have a tune for Hitler, and it would keep getting louder and louder until it was so loud, and it represented Hitler or the Nazis.
Yeah, that's very good. It's a repeated tune, repeated again and again. Now, you guys had a go at writing your own tunes, which we're going to hear shortly. How did they work? What did you find worked well with writing your own piece of music?
We had to do a repeated riff, and we had to make it sound like there was a war going on by using crescendos and diminuendos. And we had to use the backing of the left hand, which makes the men march.
Excellent.
War going on by using crescendos and diminuendos.
So the final political hot potato for today. What lessons can we learn from studying Shostakovich and Russia and Russian history about the war in Ukraine today? What sort of things could you learn from that? How does it help us understand what is going on?
Well, by knowing all this history and by knowing that what people like Stalin did, and Hitler and Benito Mussolini, we can learn that those things are not okay, and we can make sure to teach our children and our children's children to not do that, and we can try to make sure to analyse the people we're voting for before.
Good, so it's just being careful, and probably not a good idea to invade Russia, is it?
No.
No one's managed to invade Russia, and it's probably not a good idea for Russia to try and invade other countries as well.
No.
So I think you can look at this story, the music Shostakovich is writing, and perhaps learn that we need to learn from that, from the music and events that have happened, and perhaps our leaders need to be a little bit wiser.
And a bit more careful.
A bit more careful. So Eva.
I'm learning that we don't really learn from our mistakes in history. It sort of repeats itself, and we don't try and improve of how we did it.
Yeah, a really, really good point. They always say, that's why we learn history, and you try and learn from your mistakes, but we're not very good at it, are we?
Riff in a way to show us how things were like, and we can believe what it was like back then.
Yeah, so the music really sets the scene for what it was like, what it would be like to be stuck in Leningrad with this army advancing towards you. Really, really scary. The sort of thing which different countries in the world at the moment are having to face. So perhaps we can listen to that and think of some of the people who are momently being attacked or in war. The simple message is we shouldn't be having wars anymore, isn't it? It's a shame we are. Right, any other observations before we sign off? Yes, Abby.
The music also shows us how the men in the war were, like, it was a serious war, like they couldn't do anything about it, they had to fight. And it also shows that the wars weren't just like, they were really mean and angry towards each other.
Yo ho ho! Jingle Bells, what a hit! Imagine Christmas without it. Let's hear a few takes on this classic. First of all, Year One mash it up with their incredible vocal skills. And secondly, we hear a new, off-the-peg reggae version of the tune, courtesy of the percussion group. It's been the Song for Christmas event this year with so many entrants. Inspired meanwhile by the song Eleanor Rigby, the children in Year 7 of B had to go at creating their own 2-chord hits. Let's hear some of their favourites.
One, two, three, four. Have you got your Christmas tree? Are you eating all your treats? Do you know that Santa's coming? Santa, Santa, please. Santa, are you up the chimney? What'd you get for me? Was it on my Christmas list? I can't wait to see. Hanging up our Christmas baubles on the Christmas tree. I'm so ready to embrace all the Christmas glee. Have you got your Christmas tree? Are you eating all your treats? Do you know that Santa's coming? Santa, Santa, please. Santa, are you up the chimney? What'd you get for me? I'm so ready to embrace all Christmas glee.
It's Christmas time. We're gonna put up the tree, and on top the star will shine. Everybody will be full of glee. We're gonna play in the snow, having fun with our friends. And when the moon starts to glow, we know Santa's coming home. It's Christmas Day. I look under the tree. Santa's giving me presents. Hip hip hooray!
He's coming to town. No one's ever got a frown. He comes down the chimney. The toys are never flimsy. No one's ever got a frown when they see him in town. with all his presents all around. He munches on his cookies and pies and plans. He never forgets to leave his biggest footprints. He's coming to town. No one's ever caught a frown. He comes down the chimney. The toys are never flimsy. No one's ever caught a frown when they see him in town. Christmas is here. Christmas will appear. Christmas is a time to cheer. It's Christmas time tonight, so hop in your bed. Rest tight and Santa will be right in your side. Christmas is here. Christmas will appear. Christmas is a time to cheer. Christmas Eve, you put up your tree. Everybody's here, say hey yippee, let's go. Ho ho. Christmas is here. Christmas will appear. Christmas is a time to cheer. Make sure you're good. Cover up your hood because next Christmas time it will be a chime. Christmas is here. Christmas will appear. Christmas is a time to cheer. Santa will come, but he knows what you've done. Get in your sleigh and think about the baby in the hay. Christmas is here. Christmas will appear. Christmas is a time to cheer. Get your beer. Wait.
When everybody's gone to sleep and you say goodnight boo, there's plenty of noise still coming from the top of the house, the roof.
Christmas Day is here today, yo. Santa's coming and says ho ho ho, today's the day. Have fun and play. When you open your presents you all say hooray. Spend time with your family and make it count, 'cause Santa's coming, don't make him shout. Christmas dinner goes right in your tongue. We'll all have the turkey and say yum yum. Don't be on the bad list or then you'll cry, because you won't get no presents and Santa will sigh.
Have a cool Yule, folks. And playing us out is the Brass Group. And from then and from us, we wish you a happy Christmas.